Hello all! I hope you're all having an awesome day and are ready for some comic book origins. So if you haven't read the title of this video, today we will be looking at Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, the anti-hero that Spider-Man is kind of smitten with, leaning more towards the anti of that hero. Now, a brief warning before we start. This origin does contain sensitive issues such as sexual abuse. If you don't feel comfortable or are easily triggered, I guess, by stuff like this, then this is not the video for you. Felicia Hardy, no relation to Tom, made her first comic book appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man issue 194 in 1979. She was created by Marv Wolfman and Dave Cockrum. Felicia's father, Walter, was a travelling salesman by day and a cat burglar. I'm sorry. By night. And he was also the original Black Cat. But he was a loving father and supported his daughter through everything. But he was eventually caught and arrested, leaving both Felicia and her mother. During her time at Empire State University as a freshman, Felicia was at a party and was sexually assaulted by a drunk student, who was later revealed to be her friend and later boyfriend Ryan. She hated the idea of being seen as a victim, and so she came up with a plan and made the decision to kill her abuser and enact her revenge. Felicia started training her body, adapting to many different fighting styles and training for months to get herself ready to face Ryan. But before she could achieve her revenge, Ryan was killed in a car accident. Feeling like her revenge was taken from her, she dons her father's identity as the Black Cat and begins a string of reckless crimes throughout the city. Her first mission as the Black Cat was to break her father out of prison. On the very night that she attempted this, she met the hero Spider-Man. A friendship soon began between the two, and Felicia even felt like she could trust him, and she eventually grew to love him. Always looking to earn his trust, she continued to be the Black Cat, but always tried to prove herself to him, and she finally found a way to do just that. Felicia learned that the villain Kingpin owned and controlled an extremely powerful detonator. Various villains wanted it, whether it be for taking control of the city or destroying the city completely, but the Black Cat was able to steal the detonator and give it to Spider-Man. But this in turn put her on a lot of people's radars. One such person was Doc Ock, who ordered his men to capture her, and he held her still as his men opened fire at her. She was rushed to the hospital, where she was treated for gunshot wounds and stab wounds. While Felicia recovered, Spider-Man came to the realization that he had feelings for her, and the two began a relationship. During their relationship, Spider-Man reveals his identity to her, making her one of the few that actually knew his secret identity. But Felicia didn't understand Peter's need to be a normal citizen. Due to her lack of powers, Felicia was scared that she was holding Peter back and that he would get her, or worse, killed, protecting her while they were on patrol. During Secret Wars, Peter disappeared. And wanting to be Peter's equal, Felicia accepted an offer to be put through a procedure much like Scorpion that would gift her special powers that would help her keep up with Spider-Man. Peter eventually came back, but Felicia was scared to tell him about her powers and how she got them. Her main power is her bad luck. She actually affects the probability fields, which gives her enemies bad luck. Her power started to affect Spider-Man, who felt like the relationship between him and Felicia wasn't working and promptly broke up with her. Due to his bad luck, Peter visits Doctor Strange to investigate his newfound bad luck. Peter guesses that Felicia is behind it, and actually thinks that she did it on purpose and asked Strange to remove it. Strange was wary because he felt like removing this could harm Felicia, but Spider-Man was adamant that he'd do it. While Strange removed her bad luck powers, this also made her gain a heightened strength, vision, and most importantly, retractable claws. Felicia and Peter have an on and off again relationship throughout the years, but she is one of his most trusted allies. So that is the origin of Felicia Hardy, aka Black Cat. I tried to do really dumbed down versions. If you want a full, like, page by page version, I guess I can attempt it, let me know. I love the Black Cat, and I'm really excited to hear that she's getting her own movie. I'm less excited to hear that it will not feature Spider-Man and will not be in the MCU, because I can just imagine him running rings around Tom Holland and the rest of the superhero gang. But I will take what I can get. Felicia is such an interesting character to me because, much like Poison Ivy, she uses flirtation to her advantage, and it also masks quite a lot of the trauma and the pain that she's gone through. And I just hope that if and when they do this film, they cast someone that can portray her well, and they write a script that'll do her justice, and they don't mess her up. It's probably way too much to ask, isn't it? My next origin video will hopefully be about Kraven the Hunter, because he's rumoured to be the next Spidey villain in Spider-Man 3, so I'm going to be doing an origin video on him. If you had any suggestions on origins or just any videos in general, please let me know down below. Subscribe to my channel if you liked this video. Please. Click that bell if you want to be notified when I upload. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. It is your opinion, and I will see you next time. Bye, little wolves.